The bull market is not over, my friend. There's still room for a lot of gains. I've been deep in the DeFi space lately, looking for gems in that niche. And I picked out 3 of my favorite ones that I want to highlight for you today. Specifically ones that I think are under the radar and you might not have heard of yet. So if you are looking to add some more gems to your portfolio, then look no further, strap in my friend, and let's dive right in. Hey everyone, Kevin here, and a few months ago, I was on the hunt for some promising DeFi coins that could give me outsized returns. Since I believe in the wisdom of the crowd, I decided to ask all my crypto communities which projects I should take a closer look at. So I posted all of them on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Slack, asking everyone to share with me their favorite undervalued DeFi projects. And as you can imagine, I got way too many recommendations to keep track of. But if you've been with me on this channel, you'll know that I'm not the type to just ape into some random projects. I took my time to carefully whittle them down and evaluate them through my trusty framework. After a few days, I ended up with a handful that I liked enough to add to my own bags. You're probably itching to find out which ones I bought. Well, wait no more. Let's jump right into number 3, Injective Protocol, or ticker symbol INJ. They're actually building a decentralized competitor to Robinhood because their platform lets you create synthetic tokens that represent stocks like Tesla or Apple. That means you can trade 24/7 with instant finalization. No more waiting 2 whole days for the order to actually settle. Remember, that was the whole fiasco behind Robinhood shutting down GameStop trades, because the 2-day settlement period was making them on the hook for a lot of money upfront with their clearinghouse. Injective looks to combine the best of both worlds in terms of centralized and decentralized exchanges, so we can have fast, low-fee access to a bunch of financial derivatives, while also cutting out the middlemen that require 2 days to settle trades or could even block our trades. This is huge, guys. We all saw with GME how there's one set of rules for the Wall Street elite and their buddies, and another set of rules for us retail guppies. But with Injective Protocol and other similar projects, they are leveling the playing field so everyone can get equal access when it comes to trading. By the way, I have a dirty little secret here. I actually FOMO bought Injective when I first saw Mark Cuban tweet about it. I'm not proud of that because I always tell people not to buy a coin just because a famous person likes it. That's probably the worst reason to buy a coin. In fact, back in 2018, I aped into a random project just because Vitalik Buterin, boy genius, founder of Ethereum, was loosely praising them. Turned out to be a terrible idea because they waited months to give us our tokens, and when it finally came out, the price was already 50% of what I bought it at. But in terms of Injective, I did run it through my trusty framework and it passed with flying colors, so I view this project as worthy of a long-term hold. I bought INJ on Uniswap, but gas fees are ridiculous right now. $200 for a simple swap? You must be joking with me. So I recommend you use Binance or Gemini or PancakeSwap instead. Alrighty, number 2 is Ethereum Push Notification, or EPNS. Now, I'd be pretty shocked if you've heard of this project before because it's pretty new and only at a $15 million market cap right now. Basically, they are a decentralized protocol that allows Ethereum users to receive notifications about on-chain or off-chain activities. This means that decentralized apps can create notifications that are triggered if smart contracts reach a certain condition, and then users can choose which notifications to subscribe to so that they can keep track of important and relevant events, like if you're about to be liquidated by MakerDAO, or if your Ethereum name service record is about to expire. This is awesome for 2 reasons. First is because we can get notifications straight from the source rather than rely on a third party to monitor for us. And second, we can choose exactly which notifications to receive and avoid the marketing spam from centralized providers. This project actually reminds me a lot of Graph Protocol, which I made a video about a few months ago. Remember, Graph Protocol lets you query data from the Ethereum blockchain in a decentralized manner. Before they came along, projects were pooling blockchain data and storing it in their own AWS servers in a centralized way. There's all sorts of downsides to that, and not to mention, it's just a very Web 2 approach in our new Web 3 world. So Ethereum push notification is also taking a critical component of the Web 2 world, in this case notifications, and creating a native version for the decentralized world. It's quite funny that I mentioned Graph Protocol because their founder Yaniv Tal actually gave the EPNS team a shout out on Twitter. Now, I want to note that because this project is smaller, it's also much riskier. It needs to be adopted by crypto projects in order for it to really take off. But I like adding some of these smaller coins to my portfolio because they have a lot more room to run. It's not really available on too many exchanges yet, so I use Uniswap to buy this one. And it does have enough volume unless you're looking to become a whale. Now, before I get to my number one DeFi pick, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for this video, Atani. They are an all-in-one crypto trading platform where you can connect all your most popular exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Gemini, or Kraken, and trade on them seamlessly and securely from one terminal. Super convenient. I personally use them all the time. And best of all, their current product is free to use because they are backed by VCs. Now, they have a lot of other clutch features that you should check out by using my link down below. Be sure to download their app, try it out, and let me know what you think. Okay, so my number one favorite DeFi project right now is Index Cooperative, or ticker symbol INDEX. In the stocks world, we have the S&P 500 or the Dow, but what about the crypto world? Where's our indices for various niches in our space? That's where Index comes into play with their crypto index products. Their first big product was the DeFi Pulse Index, which is a weighted index of the top DeFi projects out there like Aave, Uni, Maker, Compound, and several others. But the beauty is that you can just buy their DPI token to get exposure into all of those projects instead of trading for those tokens one by one. So this is an easy and clutch way to get broad DeFi exposure in one fell swoop. They are just getting started though. They recently launched their Metaverse Index that consists of top NFT related projects like Decentraland and Engine Coin, and also a 2x leverage index for Ethereum. For those of you who want to get leveraged exposure to ETH, but don't want to go through the hassle of managing your own positions. These indices have a clear use case and impressive early adoption, and that has been reflected in their token price too. I bought a bag a couple months ago and is now near all-time high in terms of BTC ratio. And by the way, the team who created token sets are also behind this index project, and I personally know some people there. They're great guys and I have full confidence in them as a token investor. Now, before you go run off and fill your bags with these coins, you're probably wondering, what is this trusty framework that Kevin keeps mentioning? Well, it's just my personal checklist that I use to see if an undervalued project is worth it or not. Here's some things that I look for. First, I look for projects with a market cap in the 50 to 300 million range. Usually they're more proven than our true low cap projects, but still have room to run, and we can easily make a case for 10x gains at their current valuations. Second, I'm looking for a polished website that includes all the relevant information like a white paper, team, tokenomics, and so forth. It's a real turnoff if the website looks too basic, like someone used Wix or Squarespace to design it. Third, the team has got to be public and have a solid background. No anonymous teams for me. And it's a huge plus if they have name brand investors that I recognize too. Fourth, it needs to be solving real problems in an interesting vertical. And if they already have adoption, I'm pretty much sold right there. Last but not least, fifth, if there's some organic buzz that I notice around social media, that's amazing because that means it could spread like wildfire just through word of mouth. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but I really want any new project I check out to check all of these boxes before I'm willing to buy them. And look guys, I don't usually make these types of top picks videos, so if you liked this one and want to see more, but for other verticals besides DeFi, then let me know by tapping that like button. And also comment down below with which vertical you'd like me to cover next, whether that be NFTs, privacy coins, or layer 2 projects. Anything you want, really. If we can get to 500 likes by Friday, I will expedite the video for you as well. Let me know, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm Kevin from BFB, and cheers.